Well, hi everybody. This is your stay-at-home grandma, and I'm here in the comment box next to you. I put all of the shout outs for this week. I have, let me tell you who. I have Vern's Junk Closet, Mob's Yarnery and Cooking, House of X Entertainment, Wellness Frugal Mama, One Busy Mama, and Annie Jenny and Friends. So if you don't have them, go over to them. They're perfectly beautiful channels and you'll enjoy it. I'm going to be cooking today. I'm going to start with because we were slow getting up and everything this morning. I'm going to start with an omelet. Then I'm going to make my salmon patties. Crab cakes. I don't even like crab cakes. I'm going to make my salmon patties and then some other things. So join along. And then, of course, we're going to do our couponing. And I didn't put anything in the description box because yesterday I just wasn't. It wasn't me yesterday. I did some things around the house and I took a shower and I went to bed, and I'm in my pajamas, so to speak, my house pajamas, but got to take me the way I am today. Okay, so let's get cracking. So my pastor, because they have it online, they had a Martin Luther King sermon. And I guess this is the fruit that he liked. I didn't even ask her. She just dropped by some fruit, some strawberries and some grapes, of which I'm munching on. You always see, I'm always munching on something. You know that. I try to make it good. I'm not a candy person. I mean, if it's around and I like it, I'll eat it. I'm not a chocolate person, except for hot chocolate. But I'm, I'm a I'm a halfway fruit eater, but more so I eat food. Rice, beans, potatoes, beans, potatoes, tomatoes. Oh, I don't even know how that song actually goes. Anyway, let me get cracking. So, how's everybody doing? I'm doing fine. I'm going to be cooking over here and talking to you. So, if I get a little loud, that's because I think you can't hear. It's really me that can't hear. Put my glasses down, wash my hands. So, is everybody ready as they're ever going to be for the storm that's coming? If you're in the northeast section, I'm not really sure whether it's going north, south, east, or west. I know it's coming here because they they call. They have this on call something or other, and they tell us that the storm is coming. So I guess it's a coming. I don't know. But anyway, so I'm making an omelet for he and I. Then I'm going to make my salmon patties, and I'm just going to completely cook today, and then go into the coupons and things like that, and find some different sites that I have. And I brought my knitting downstairs. I'm almost finished with it, so we can relax and knit and chit chat and carry on. So anyway, making an omelet. Making an omelet with green peppers and some onions and some cheese, and of course the egg. And that's really about it. And I need to wash this off, even though it was in the refrigerator. So my son-in-law's water froze up on him, but that's because he told one of the girls to leave the water running, but they forgot. So he came over and he took a shower. That man worked so hard. But it is what it is. And anyway, it's a little girl who's 12 years old who he said, don't forget to leave the water on. Shoot, when I was 12, I forgot my shoes. You know what I'm saying? They don't they don't remember what day it is. Well, unless they have something to do for themselves. That's the very funny age before the teenager. And then she's gonna turn 13. That's gonna be real fun. That is going to be real fun. Anyway, what's going on with you all? I'll be over in a minute. I've got to cook spaghetti today too, so that ought to be very interesting. I don't necessarily like spaghetti, but my husband does, so I make it for him and I'll eat it. Yeah. Well, I like it more than I used to. When I was a little girl, my mother used to have to separate the spaghetti sauce from the spaghetti, and I ate spaghetti with butter and meatballs. I've done since learned to kind of like it, so. So how's your day going? What you been doing? I don't even think anybody's on yet, but that's okay. They'll be here. Hey, Mobs, how are you? Ashley. I say Mobs first, and then I say Ashley. How are you doing? I'm making an omelet right now, then I'm going to make some salmon patties. But we're late getting started with everything. I'm not late coming on, though. I was just late getting started. Cold, too. So bags out. How's your husband doing? Yeah, I'm happy to be here this morning. I was doing something. I forgot what it was. Oh, okay. I know. So I'm putting the eggs in a minute, and then it should be ready. And I'll start the, I don't think I need 3 eggs. Start the, I'll talk to you for a while, then I'll start the sandwich. I gotta start to save my eggshells for the garden, so wash them out. Bring this all over onto the center, so to speak. So I've got 2 different kinds of bread because he eats one kind of bread and I eat wheat and he eats white. So this is the, and if you have an Aldi's around, that's the cheapest place for bread I know. And this is bread I got last Sunday at Aldi's, and it was 60. This was 89 cents. This was the wheat one. The wheat. It's honey wheat, called honey wheat bread. And then this was the white bread. This was called split top. No, wait a minute. Ooh, I got 2 wheat breads. But he's been eating them, so I thought it was white bread because one was 65 cents. Well, anyway, one was 65 cents. I don't remember which one was. The honey wheat was, yeah, this was 65 and the honey wheat was 89. But that was at Aldi's. I'm in love with Aldi's now. I don't know how long the love will last, but I'll make it last as long as I can. I do. So I do bread the old-fashioned way. I got a toaster, I do. I don't like the toaster unless I'm doing something called for a toasted sandwich. Come on. Okay. So let me get some plates and then I will flip it over. Then we'll come over and we'll talk about the salmon. I put my glasses on to see what she said, Ashley. All right. Got to get all his little favorite meals and his favorite little things that he can eat. I know he'll be glad to be home. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of cheese on it. That's a wrap. Well, it's not really a wrap. It's just done, so to speak. Put this over here. Oh. Okay, be right back, okay? I'm going to put it on this and send it up in the chair for him. Let me call him. First of all, what did I do with the phone? Oh, let me go. The phone? There it is, right here. Right here, right in front of me. Yeah, I'm going to send it up in the chair so they only have to come down one flight, okay? I'm going to send your food up in the chair so you only have to come down one flight. All right, bye-bye. I'll be right back. I'm going to send this up in the chair real fast. Ashley, and I'll come down and I'll talk to you for a minute and eat, and then I will proceed to cook. Be right back, Ashley. You're welcome. Oof. It's hard for me to get around, so to speak, but I'm getting around. My doctor said keep moving. So I did. And I do. So the couponing, I haven't even taken the coupons out of the newspaper yet. I should have bought the newspaper down when I came down, and I'm not going up to get it. That's involves. Well, I mean, I have the chair, but I don't want to depend upon the chair and ride up and down like that, which is probably stupid, but so anyway, Ashley, what you cooking today? I'm gonna make a pot of spaghetti, small pot of spaghetti. I'm gonna make like I said, salmon patties and probably mashed potatoes and a vegetable. And I'm gonna make some soup in the crock pot. That we will have food for a couple of days, and I won't have to cook so much. I don't cook. I don't mind cooking, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I pondered all on that. I might make a tuna noodle casserole. I was trying to look in one of the old cookbooks, and they don't even seem to have it. So this was some housewife that made it up. I guess I don't know. They distracted me. How are you? Don't forget to look at my chat section right here, and you'll see all the different websites for different people that I shouted out this morning, this afternoon. How you doing? Distracted me. What's up? I'm making breakfast omelet. Then I'm gonna make salmon patties. I'm just gonna cook today and talk about coupons, and there's some on my site already, and there'll be some more. There was supposed to be some more yesterday, but I got into this mood. Anybody? It is 27 right now. Okay. My son-in-law's pipes are frozen, so he came over to take a shower, um, which leads me to the fact that because he told his daughter before she left school to please turn the water on, let the water drip, but she forgot. She's Fern. I'll check my IG. Why? Because I don't check it, and I really should. You're gonna have to really sit down and walk me through, Fern, um, the IG situation because I don't know how anybody does anything on IG. I really don't. But I'll check it. If I'm having brunch, I'll check it and see what's up. I'll put find whatever it is I'm looking for. Did you get your package, Vern? You know, on my shout out list on here. So I shouted 6 people. I'm going to try to do 6 people. You did my unboxing? Okay. I didn't see it. I missed that. How? I know that you got meat and I at 7. Okay. We got mobs, yarnery and cooking at 5:30, right, mobs? Okay. So how did I miss that one? Oh my God. I don't know how I missed that because I try to stay up on you and a whole bunch of other people, especially those people that are always on here. I mean, I try to stay up as much as possible, but as it begins to build, you know that you try hard and you can't always get everybody. But I try to stay up with the very people that, I mean, like Mobs is on here all the time. You're on here all the time. Distracted me. She comes on as much as she can, but I still notice that. I'll find it. Yep. Yeah. I try very hard to try, especially those people that are active with me. And then I try to go over all of my YouTube channels, my YouTube things that I've already done to make sure that I, get whatever. Yeah, well, Angel, my great granddaughter, forgot to leave the water running. You have to drip it when it's, you know that because you live in New York. And as modern as it is as modern as it isn't. Yep, his pipes were frozen. So what can you do? Yeah, see, that's my problem too. I watch YouTube on the TV too, distracted, and it's funny because you can't comment. When you want to comment, and then so I'll go to it left, and then later on, and you forget about it. You do. I'm gonna make some, some pink salmon patties. Get them ready to put in. I won't fry them right now, and I'll make some potatoes. I mean, the world is paved with good intentions. My mother used to say all the time. It's an old saying. My mother didn't make it up, but I mean, I have the intention of going back on and letting everybody know. And when I think about it, I can. But if I get up and I start doing things like yesterday, I was going to come on because I have to do a review. So I'll do it and I'll premiere it for tomorrow. But it's funny because I got to, you know how you get this cleaning in your blood? When you go, okay, this needs to be clean because I'm redoing my kitchen and stuff like that. So I'm trying to move things around. Yeah, and then you do. You try to do, but sometimes you just can't. It's like I said, I was going to come on yesterday. And one of the things I don't do is I don't do clean with me. Because I mean, I really don't, I'm supportive of it, But I don't like watching everybody clean because I don't like to clean. I clean, but I don't like to clean. And I have a caregiver that takes care of my medication and stuff like that, does a little bit of cleaning for me. That's part of the contract. Does a little bit of cleaning in the house and stuff like that. She does the floors and she vacuums and things that I can't do, that he can't do either because of his heart. So she does she'll clean the kitchen, she'll, a little bit of things, but that helps me because it puts me in a place where I can follow up. All right. But no, I don't like cleaning in the first place. So I'm not gonna watch anybody clean. And sometimes I just have it on to give them support, and I ain't there. I'm gonna tell you the truth. But if it's somebody that I know that's on and it's clean with me, and no, yeah, I hope he feels better too. He's had 2 heart attacks, but he's hard headed. This nor'easter that they're talking about having, you know, I hope it's more rain than snow. But anyway, how you doing? Distracted me. And Ben Vern, please do, please do. We need all the prayers. I think we need to keep everything in prayer. Supermarkets, the people, everybody needs prayer. This is getting ridiculous. Yesterday, I was saying I was cleaning out my cabinets. And I clean out my cabinets about every 6 months. And I go through and I see what's ever old and stuff like that. And I throw it out. So I decided to move the cabinets around. So the cabinet behind me, the middle cabinet over the stove, I decided to put the soup and the condiments up there and bring the plastic bags, the plastic bags that we store stuff in, the freezer bags and all that, and put them right there because it's hard for me to lift up there. To get a can of soup once in a while, that's different. To get a condiment or something, if one of the girls are here, they'll go get it. But even for my youngest great granddaughter, who's 8 years old, she's kind of short, so it's hard for her to. So she gets the chair and sits up there. I'll get the step ladder and step up there, but I've never been one of these people that like to go up on a ladder anyway. So you got to understand that's a job for me in my head. In my head. Ashley, are you still going on at 5:30 for Ashley? Oh, you have a replaced hip? Mm-hmm. My cousin just had that surgery. And I'm worried about her because she's so tiny and short and things like that. That's all right. Go on. We're going on at 5:30 though. All right, because I want to make sure. Okay, so everybody who's not connected with mobs, please connect with her and know that we're going to raid her at 5:30, and then we're going to raid Vern at 7 o'clock, right, Vern? And then after that, I'm going to bed. There'll be no more raids for me, but I'm gonna take myself a shower and go to bed. I gotta take. I'm like this, okay? I got to tell you, take a shower or a bath at night to relax and everything like that, and whatnot. I sweat at night. I sleep with the window open too, unless it's like 16, but I sleep with the window open and I still sweat. So I get up and I take a shower. So sometimes I take a shower twice a day. Sometimes I take it 3 times a day. Who knows? And nobody's and my grandchildren say it's not that bad that we don't smell you, and I'm like, I want to do it before you do. You know what I mean? Little girls. So everybody, put it when you bring the bell, put an alarm on or something, so we can support mobs and stuff like that. Because she always supports me. She supports everybody. Distracted me. To go on at 7 to listen to her, and she's got meat and eye on there. They are the bomb, deity.com. And by the way, if you didn't know, now you know. Vern won some awards, some really nice awards. And you'll hear all about it tonight. Thank you. Oh, stop being embarrassed, Vern. You know you ain't embarrassed. You're not supposed to be. You deserve the People's Award. I'll tell you why. Vern deserves the People's Award because she fights for the people. She doesn't care whether you're long, tall, skinny, short, fat, whether you do a disappearing act. She's there for you. And she helps you because I've been for years, since 2007, I believe. Just, sharing things or whatever and whatnot, sharing things and doing whatever. And I don't know how first of all, she's my cousin. Okay. I don't know how she picked me out. And like I said, I'll tell you about that in a minute. But like I said, I'm just in there listening to her and everything like that and making remarks and things like that. And then she asked me to play Bring Your Brain. Should have never asked me that. That's one of the hardest games I've ever played in my life. But I brought my brain, you know what I mean? It just didn't function the way because I still think that Vern steals makes up those things as she goes, okay? But anyway, after that, it was nonstop. And then she told me things like, when you're cooking, do it online. I'm like, okay, everybody else is, and I know that, but you know what I'm saying? So I did. Um, I'm getting there. And the thing is, I like YouTube because, and this was before the lockdown, because I have some disabilities, little ones, and I don't really care about them, but because I have them, I don't always like going around crowds and things like that. Well, the truth be told, I didn't like going around crowds before all this happened to me. So there, the truth is out. So I started really going on YouTube, and when I found Vern, I found a family. I have a family. My daughter comes over. My granddaughter comes over. She works a lot and goes to school right now. She's getting ready to graduate, so she's on a grind. And by the way, she last semester she made the dean's list again, Vern. I had to tell you that. And then she graduates, and then she goes on, and she's gonna be a good scientist too. She was telling me some things. I still don't know what she was talking about. I think that she thinks because I know the brain that I'm supposed to know all these. I don't. I don't. And I don't pretend to be like, what are you talking about? But she thinks that. Anyway, but I love her. She goes deep and she goes hard. So, anyway, my birthday's in March, March the 31st. So, I've decided I'm going to be 74 years old. And my son and I were talking, and he said, well, why don't you just have a YouTube party? And I said, that's a good idea. I had one last year, a little one. I had one a couple of years ago, a little one. So, I'm saying maybe we should bring our brain and play some games with that one. Because I'm afraid to have any music because of the, the strikes and stuff like that. So, having said that, we'll play some games. Well, I'll ask Vern about Bring Your Brain. Or I'll do some research on that one. Trying to straighten out this. Yeah, Bring Your Brain. Ha, 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 Vern. So funny. But anyway, I'm going to. Oh, I got to show you something too. I know you saw it, but I'm going to fill it with coffee now. So this is it. This is the coffee holder. Made it down to the kitchen. It's not wobbly. My husband said, "What's that? It looks like a TV antenna." I said, "Well, yeah, come think of it. It could be a TV antenna." But I said, "No, it's going to hold the coffee." He said, "Did you think that up?" I said, "Not quite. I saw a girl use one of these on there, and then I just decided to go with it. So I'm going to put the coffee in, and then we're going to replace this, and I'll show it to you once I replace it. Be right back, I think." So I'm taking them off one at a time, and I got to wash my hands because I had to blow my nose. So excuse me for 1 minute. Okay, so this is why I put this part right here. Okay, be safe and have a good day. Distracted me. So this is what I did for these. I'll put this down just a little bit so you can see. Just a little bit. These are going in this part right here. And you know what? I didn't think about it, but I think I should have. Yeah. This is the Swiss Miss. These will go here. Let's see something, because maybe, just maybe, I need to have a string around that so that, yeah, because that doesn't fit. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. Because I have to probably put a string around to put more in there. But anyway, this is where the coffee's gonna go. There's plenty of coffee up there in that daggone tier tray. But the tier tray to me, this was too. I thought it was too bulky. I'll show it to you when I bring it down. Because this I fit on top of the last one. This one right here. And I'm letting my water run because I don't know. So I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna take this over there. Okay, we're gonna get the coffee. So this is the original tier tray that I started, and I put it up before I finished it. I'll let you see it in a minute. Down on this chair. Going down on the floor is not going to be fun. And I didn't finish it because I wanted to see how it fit on there. So this is the tier tray. So there's 3 tiers to it. So I'll finish it. Probably finish it online, but there you go. See, these are and the rest I'll put down in the flat cabinet down there. So I think I pulled this up just a little bit too. I guess not. Okay. Okay, so This one. I see. Oh, they want to fall out. I think that I made it too wide. I can always push it back again. Got it. I got it. Nope. Hey, trial and error. I'm gonna put that one in. Put this one in. I think this one is the same, yeah. This is tea. We got that. So it's pretty much done. Let's put it in one place and focus it. And it's done. Nope. See, there are different types of K-cups, so they're not going to always fit that way, but I'm going to make them fit. For some reason, I don't know. Now I think I made it too big, but we're going to do this again. So I think I'm going to take these ridges out. Put yeah, these would probably be better. Here you go. Where's the other one? Take this ridge out. Yep. I'm seeing what this is about. I have to be careful what ridges I put in. Think. And then we'll fill this one up. That's pretty good. Let's see, one more for this one. It's still coming out. I wonder why. Probably just push it back a little bit. I'm gonna get it. Oh, there you go. Just have to be pushed back just a little bit. That's what it is. All right, so this is going on there, and before I go off today, I will show you what it looks like now, because this is not going to be as it's not going to be as bulky to me. Be right back. I'm going to put it on the stand. Then I'll let you see it. Okay, so I'm going to turn around and take this computer around and let you see it. So you can see the difference with I I don't need a lot of room, but it's just easier to maneuver. I got it. So this is it. See it. Well, here's the coffee. Here's the coffee maker, and here's the stand. So I have a lot more room to maneuver. That 3-tier was really, really nice, but it just, I don't know, it was just a little bit bulky for me. So anyway, we got that done. So let's get into these salmon patties. My husband's gonna make me. He's like, oh God, yes, please. Is it snowing up there in New York, Vern? And Mobs? Is it snowing in your end? I gotta get the okay, I'll get it in a minute. Let me see how much fries I have. Should be pretty much. Okay, so this is no snow yet, no rain. So these are the salmon that I'm going to use. The pink salmon, the Sunny Sea. They come in these little bags. And I'm going to use these. And actually I'm going to mix it with the hand-packed Blue Harbor skinless, boneless wild salmon in water. Yeah, we're supposed to get the heck beat out of us. But they always say that about Delaware, and then it kind of snows, but then it kind of doesn't. Because, like, I haven't talked to my son yet. I'm going to call him because I know he's done what he had to do. He's prepared, trust me. So, he does what he does. And then, I don't know where I got the seasoning from. There it is right there. Oh, Joey. Oh, okay. Everybody, that's my son. This is everybody. Well, you know Vern, our cousin. Mob, Jeanery. This is my son. Distracted me, just left. So no snow there yet. You might get rain and wind and Massachusetts, but I have to say that it's been kicking our butt too, but not really, because in the next 2 days it's gone. So I got this, and this is the salt freeze salmon freezing, and this is by so the salmon's by Blue Harbor, and this is by Blue Crab Bay Company. I wonder where that's at. In Virginia. So we're going to use this for the seasoning. We're going to take everything out, wash my hands, get a bowl, get all the ingredients and stuff, and we're going to get cracking. We have to look in the cookbook for the tuna noodle casserole because I want to tweak it, but I don't exactly, because my mother used to make it. I know she used to put noodles in it. I know she used to put the Campbell's cream of mushroom soup in it, but I would probably just put the Campbell's cream of chicken soup in it. But I don't know. I might use the cream of mushroom. Well, we'll do it and then see what happens. You know, because I just wanted to try to tweak it to make it better. As I used to like it. And then she crunched potato chips on it. Well, I don't have any potato chips. And I want to make some potato chips, but I don't feel like making them now. Okay. So, Vern, you want to bring your brain? And Mobs, that's my son, Joey. He's with Paranormal Hood. If you like the paranormal and you want to know more about the paranormal, I suspect that he's the one to go to because I know nothing about the paranormal. Seen a couple of ghosts in my time, but I've never, studied them or anything. I'm not into the paranormal like he is. Okay, so let me wash my hands. You ain't bringing your brain today, really? But you scared, Vern? I was just thinking, but I'll probably do it later because I have to think of a game. What? So I have to think of a game to do, so I'll probably do that later. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm not talking to you. That's why. Okay, so I gotta get some breadcrumbs. They're right there. Oof. Now, let me see. Also, need some butter. I'm not gonna melt it here. Not gonna melt it right yet, but I will melt it. I'll tell you about how I learned about the butter. So as many of you know, I watch cooking shows all the time. Okay, and put this in the sink. And because I watch cooking shows, I like to tweak recipes. And then I took some cooking classes. Try to get into bakery school, but I'm kind of torn because bakery school, I want a certificate, not a degree. I don't need another degree. I'm not. If I teach, I'll teach from home, but I want to teach cooking, and I want to teach bakery, but I need bakery skills, better bakery skills, because I'm not that good. My mother, excellent. So anyway, this is the hand-packed, 100% hand-packed Blue Harbor fresh, skinless, boneless wild salmon in water. So we're gonna use these. I got packages of these. This one I think I got to review. All right, this one I got to review. I don't know. I think I got the other ones from the store. You want anything else? Tea? You want some tea or anything? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, love and light. You leaving, Vern? Vern, you leaving me? You leaving me, Vern? You running away? That's all right. I'll see you at 7 o'clock. Now, I'll be good. I promise. Unless you go have one of them daggone games and then it's on like Donkey Kong. So this is, I got to cut this with the scissors because I can't. I just can't. So you can also use the salmon in a can. You can use fresh salmon. My thing about fresh salmon is that you have to well, you don't have to, but I have to. There's two different recipes, and one is a pre-bake. Okay, so you gotta wait like and bake it just a few minutes and then take it and tear the salmon apart. I don't feel like doing all that, so. Well, there's a lot of salmon packed in here though, for sure. Yeah, that's what they're saying. It's supposed to be really nasty here too. They sent out they called us. They have this emergency number that calls mobs and So that's the first one. Now I'm not going to cut up any onions, or I'm not going to cut up anything to put in it today. I'm just going to do it not very plain, because I'm going to put breadcrumbs and an egg, and then I'm going to put some butter in. And you ask why butter? Well, like I said, I watched the cooking shows, and Alex Bonicelli was making some, and she put in some butter, and she said, try it with butter and see how you like it. And everybody said that hers was good. And so I tried it, and it was good. So I don't know whether I should put onions in it or not. I just don't feel like chopping them. I'm gonna have to really just get down and dirty and chop some onions and put them in the freezer and chop some onions and peppers and all that and put it in the freezer. And then I got it. Because I have onions and peppers in the lengthwise chopped for yeah, I'm gonna put another one in for stir fry. Ooh, came up and came down. Sorry, everybody. So I have them for stir fry, but I'll see. Okay, so that's that. So now the egg. The egg, yeah, I think I'm gonna put some onions in it. Let me see what's all in this. Oh, it doesn't say what's in the. Yeah. So I guess it's oregano and it smells like a little bit of garlic. I'll put some more garlic powder in it. I may have to add another egg too. I think I'm gonna go ahead and fry these. And I'll just have them and they'll be ready and then I'll make everything else while I'm talking to all of you. Okay, so now these are the breadcrumbs that I have. I have to put more breadcrumbs in because I baked a bunch of breadcrumbs, or I baked a bunch of croutons. And I got to put it in the food processor so that it'll process down to crumbs. Or I can also beat it with the put it in the plastic and beat it until it's all crumbs. But that will be for another day. Yeah, I need another egg. Plus, I need some more of this, and I need some some garlic powder. I'll put this back. I'll be right back. I get some garlic powder and another egg. And I think I'm going to chop the onion in it too, so I'm going to bring that over here. So I'm back. I just have to get the egg, and I have to get some some tea. It's already made. And I also have to put this butter in the microwave too, so I'm gonna do that now. This needs to go out with the birds. I'm forgetting about this. So I have another egg. I'm gonna put it in. It should be melted by now. Oh yeah. I gotta get some onion. I'm letting my water drip just a little bit because, like I said, it's 27 degrees, but we're supposed to go down to like 19 or something like that, or 18. And we don't need the water to freeze. And it froze up a little bit for a little while. Okay, so I'm gonna pour the butter in now. Just a teaspoonful of butter. Makes it really taste really good. And I did do it, so it does taste good. So I made some fruit tea with lemon and oranges. And hey Annie Danny, how are you? What's up? Put my glasses on so I can see everything. I made some fruit tea with lemon and oranges and ginger and regular tea. Okay. All right. I just got finished eating lunch. Now I'm cooking. Making some salmon patties. Trying to find a recipe for tuna noodle casserole because I want to tweak it. Has it started snowing in New Jersey yet? And I'm cutting up onions. Nah, it's nothing here. It's just dark, and when I go outside, I give it that New England smell that I used to have, and I can smell snow. So, but it's supposed to rain and snow, so that should be very interesting. It's called for a nor'easter, so we shall see. So I did do here's the onions. I'm putting them in. Not putting any peppers in though, just onions. Because I don't feel like getting the pepper, that's why. But it'll taste good with the onion. I just figured I would make it plain, and I'm like, nah, because he likes the onions in his. So, and so now we get the other egg. Okay. I don't like throwing my eggshells away because I save them, but I have some in the jar in the refrigerator, so I'll save most of them. I have some. I just don't feel like getting up and dropping them back in the sink again. I'm trying to decide now because this looks good. I'm deciding whether I should make it into a loaf or bake it into the patties. What say you, Annie and Mobs? Yeah, some seasoning, some more seasoning to it. I gotta put some garlic salt in it. I didn't smell any garlic in the. Because that's onion powder. And this, like Bobby Flay, yeah, make the patties. Okay. Um, it is easier. Like Bobby Flay, he puts his Calabrian chilies in. I like my red crushed peppers. I still think it needs another egg though. So I'm gonna put one more in because it's just kind of still dry. So I need another egg. Be right back. That's true. I can make a sandwich. Oh, you want a loaf? Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and make the patties because she got me on I can make a sandwich. But I'll do the other one for you. Um, I'll I'm a I think I'm gonna put a little bit more butter in it too because it does look a little bit dry, a wee bit dry. So make call for some more butter. Okay, so that's that, and then I'm gonna put some butter in it. I'll melt some more butter. Oh, it's over there. No wonder we can't find it. Oh, that's what I want. Yeah, I will put the pepper in. Sizzle. Good thing I wash everything off, boy. You know I'm a New England fan, right, Annie? Even though I don't live in Boston anymore, I'm a Patriots fan to the day. But my second choice would be the Eagles. Yeah, that looks a whole lot better. Okay, so let's put a little pepper in. I think I put the salt in, but I didn't put the pepper in. I don't put that much salt in because most seafoods, like mobs, most seafoods have a lot of salt in it already. Okay, so now, yeah, I know they lost. I know. So I think that the Eagles lost too. So they're not going to go in the playoffs. I hope not. I'd rather have the Eagles go in the playoffs than anybody else since the Patriots. The Patriots aren't really playing since they lost Brady. Although that's the only time I watch football is when the Patriots are playing. They've been playing like little girls. Okay, so now I'm going to turn on the stove, put these in, and then start on the next thing. I gotta look up something though. I gotta make the spaghetti sauce. With the spaghetti. These are going out for the birds. Because they have to be fed daily. They get mad if I don't go out here and feed them. Ooh. It's out there. It's like, what time is it? It's like 3? I mean, it is dark out there. I gotta turn this off because I forgot to spray this in. Now I'll turn it back on. Okay, so that's ready to go. As soon as this pan is hot, I will put it in. So while I'm getting that, I have some Prego sauce, okay? It's already, well, yes, you know it's already done. And it has everything in it, but I'll still tweak it. It has garlic and herb, and I'll still tweak it. I'm going to pour it into there, tweak it let it simmer just a little bit, then tweak it. Because I'm going to make spaghetti. But it's just me and my husband, so it's not a big deal. Well, you know what I mean? It's not a lot of work. I'm going to turn that fire down just a little bit. I mean, dark out there. I've never seen it quite so dark, but then again, it don't mean a thing. So let's knock everything over. Hey, Carmen, how are you? What's up? Annie and Mob, say hi to Carmen. So wet my jar off, and I had these things laid out because I knew that I was going to do this today. So I was pretty good about doing this. So this is from a jar, from a can, but okay, fine. Knocked over my thing for the day. It had to be the trash can. Whew. But like I said, this is just me and my husband. If I make the spaghetti sauce from scratch, which I haven't done in quite some time, I usually can it and put it away. However, I used the last canned one a while ago, and I haven't bothered to can anything. Don't ask me why. And I'm going to be doing some canning. I just have to wait a while. Do what you can. Okay. I'm not going to add anything to this right yet. I will in a few minutes. Because I'm going to do some meat sauce for this, so I'm just putting it out here. I should have done the meat sauce right after. I'm going to put these in. Oh, there it is right there. I could lose things in them. Can you talk a little slower, please? Uh-huh. Yes, okay. You just went so fast, I was like, who the heck is that? Mm-hmm. No, I'm fine. Yes, you will. Oh, did they send the thing, the tag to my email so I can get you online? Yes, ma'am, that's it. Okay, thank you. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye. That was my nurse. That's why I answered it. Got somebody new on here. Let me see. Hey, Nicholas, how are you? What's up? Haven't seen you in a while. Since New Year's, I think, which wasn't that long ago, actually. So as soon as these are all fried up, then I'll start on the meat sauce. I'll put those in the microwave and start on the meat sauce, and then I'll do the sauce and the spaghetti. I still have to find a recipe for tuna noodle casserole. I just want to try it again. I hadn't tried it in like years, and I don't know. Nice chatting with you. I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by, Annie. So today is my father's been dead for over like 60 years. Wait a minute now. Yeah, 60 years. And today's the anniversary of his death. And it's funny. He's been dead for years, but I still miss him. I really do. But life goes on. So anyway, I'm gonna do the spaghetti in a minute. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna look in this because the other cookbook was like my mother's gold cookbooks. I don't know whether she got it out of here or that cookbook that I lost. Let's look at the back and see. If not, I might have to go in and look at some other cookbooks. Nope. None in here either. Hmm. There's nothing in here for tuna. Come think of it. I'll have to go get another one, but I need to watch these, so I'll wait till I get finished and I'll watch these. So this tea that I'm drinking has, like I said, it has oranges, lemons, it has ginger tea, and it has regular tea, Lipton tea. So I'm trying to take everything I can not to catch anything. You know how you feel when you wake up in the morning and you're like stuffy and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing it. Again, I have to say, Bob, you with me on this one? I'm not going out like Willie Lump Lump, whoever Willie Lump Lump is. I think I did this backwards a little bit. I think I should have done the spaghetti first and then the spaghetti. Just count. Got room for one more. Okay, that can go in there. So at some point in time, I need to go in there and do the dishes. And put some of those dishes up. I hate it when the dishes get all piled up. Okay, so I'm going to be right back. BRB. I'll put it right there. Okay. I'll be right back, mobs. Tell everybody I'll be right back. What'd you say, mobs? I didn't have to put my glasses on again. Okay, mobs, I'll be right back. So I got another cookbook. So let's see what this one holds. This is the Heritage Cookbook, the New York Times. That should be in there. I just wanted to see it. I can probably look it up online. I did think about that, but I wanted it from an old cookbook perspective. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to bake these. That's what I'm going to put these right in the oven. Then I don't have to keep jumping up and everything like that. I can time them and put them in the oven and then put them right back out again when they're done. Then I can do my hamburger. Yay! Get another frying pan. Do the hamburger. All right, so that kind of cuts down on. Okay, so I'm gonna. That's it for that. That one. Hey, all things, how are you? Welcome in. Just cooking Sunday dinner. Say hi to Mobs and anybody else that's on here. I'm not sure who's on here. I know Annie Jenny just left, so she had some errands to run. How you doing, all things? Hey, what I'm making in a minute as soon as I get this hamburger on. I got a little toy. Gotta show you this. I'm sure you've seen it. But I've been trying to find this for months. I went everywhere, kitchen store, everywhere. Finally found it at the dollar store. This is the wheat crusher. It's good for me because it helps my hands. I'm going to put some garlic salt, some onion powder. I'm going to get some oregano from over the room in a minute. I cooked already all things. I cooked some salmon patties. We had brunch together. Right, I cooked an omelet. I gotta get some oregano. So I got the oregano coming over on a limb. So we'll let that cook down for a little bit. Then we'll pour it into the sauce and season the sauce. I'm doing it the easy way today. Okay? I'll do it the long way one day. I'll make the sauce from scratch for you. So I'm trying to cook 2 or 3 meals, you know. So I'm trying to cook 2 or 3 meals. And everybody that, when you think of it, look in my description right here, you know, where you're talking, and I have everybody's, I did shout outs today. And mobs is going on at 5:30. Am I correct, Mob, right? And Burn is going on at 7. So if you can, let's support them. Okay, so we're trying to find a recipe, an old recipe. And you would think that they would be in these old books that I have on my mom's, but they're not. Tuna noodle casserole. It might be in this one. Who knows? Oh, wait a minute. No, but the only thing they have the Volo Fresh 39. Well, let's see what 39 or 40 have. So this was fresh tuna, FRA, Fra de Valle. Okay, so we're not going to do that. However, let me see this one. Let me see what the other one is. Stuffed tuna, stuffed peppers, lasarda. Well, that sounds good though. But well, I'll find it. I'm not doing it today anyway. I have the tuna out because I was going to use the tuna in the packets with the bacon and everything in it. It's a bacon. I'll show you what it is. Let me get up on the other side of the table there. Oh my goodness. Can't even seem to get it. Now I got it. So this is what I was going to use. I was going to use the tuna creation, the starkist that comes in a packet, and I was going to use the bacon and ranch flavored. But then I was going to put some bacon in it. But then, okay, it got cold out there. And I got to go all the way out to the back shed to get the bacon because it's in the freezer. Why I don't have any bacon, I don't know. But hey, I have bacon. I just don't have it in the house. Excuse me while I stir up this food. Okay, so this hamburger is ready to go in the sauce. And this is how I do it quickly. Pour the hamburger in. Okay, put that there. Okay. Put this in the sink. Season it again. Red pepper chili flakes. Oregano. A little garlic salt. Some salt. Some pepper. No, I didn't get the pepper yet. This is the onion powder. Okay. Get a spoon. And you want to get just a little bit of fresh garlic, minced garlic, and put it in. That's what I do. Now, if I was going to do it from scratch, I would use completely fresh garlic. But since I'm not, now this was Prego, just in case, because you're new, you're just coming on. So I'm gonna put this here. Let me check on my salmon patties. Give them another 10 minutes, and they'll be done. So you let this simmer. Don't turn it on high. You let it simmer. And then I will do the spaghetti in a minute. I still can't figure out what to do with the setting. Well, gotta be something somewhere. I'm thinking, but I'm not sure what. So I'm gonna go on till 4:30, and then I'm gonna get off because I'm gonna get ready for mobs. Priceless, what are you doing? What have you been doing, Priceless, rather? And how are you? And Happy New Year, and I don't know, everything else. Did you have a good Christmas? How's everything? I'm just cooking. I'm bringing it to Sunday. The couponing, okay, so if you look in my description box, you'll see some of the coupons. Also, I didn't put in the rest of them because I have to get their HTTPs and then put them in, and so I can put them in permanently so that you can just look up. But look at my description box on the YouTube channel and you'll see different things. So, Mops, have you decided yet what you're cooking? Are you cooking online today? Oh, Mops, you want to come up? I'm sorry. I forgot all about that. You have to remind me of things. I got so much going on. If not, you can come up Tuesday because I'm going to be doing some things. And I got I got my crocheting, but I didn't want to do it when I was all into the salmon and everything. I got this to finish the. Actually, you know what? That's what I'll do instead of, well, you've seen the scarf. You want to come up? Okay, come on. You know how to do it? I think I know how to do it. Let me see. Do I know how to do this? Where's my ship key? Oh, there it is. It doesn't seem to be doing it. That's the wrong one. That's right. I don't know. I pressed shift one and it's not doing anything. I'll try again. Not letting you on for some reason. I'll have to ask somebody how to show me how to do. Because I think somebody was up here, but I just don't. Okay, I'm lost now. I'll try one more time. I can't get it for some reason. I don't know how to do that. I pressed the shift key and then the one and nothing happened. Try one more time. Nothing. Nothing. I don't know what's wrong. I tried. Well, we'll do it again. I'll find out what I'm doing wrong. Because I'm sure that I had somebody on here before. Maybe I didn't. I think it was no. I've never had anybody here. I think it was, I don't know. I'm getting ready to make some pom-poms. And the table is clean, so. Okay, I gotta wrap this. Sharing the link on my page? Where is that at, mobs? Oh, wait a minute. I found it. Okay, so better stop the whole thing. Okay. It won't do anything though. I'm hitting the share, but it won't do anything. So let's try again. Let's try this again. Okay, so it's the three dots. Okay, so I'm hitting share. I got it, but it won't share for some reason. I mean, nothing. Oh, I got it, I think. But now I'm on it. Again? That's crazy. I don't know. It's me. I'm telling you, it's me. Let me see about the chat. Okay, so I guess I'll read up on it. I'll read up on it and we'll do it next time because I'm not really sure what to do. You know what I'm saying? So it just makes sense not to fool around and do something crazy. And I've done that, believe me. So anyway, you decide what you're cooking yet? Or are you cooking or are you look at, you don't know everything in life. I learned that many years ago. But I'll get it. So you cooking this afternoon, or what you doing? I gotta that you gotta laugh at it. Let me check this. And let me also put this in the sink. Mm. Okay, all right. I'll come watch you cook. Learn some things or two. You learn from one another, honey. These grapes are so good. I don't know how in the world that they wound this all up, but they have this some kind of way. And I'm gonna, because I'm gonna make tassels, but I need to wind it up because I don't want it like. So I'm not gonna ask you what you're cooking. Surprise me. I'm trying to do my itinerary for the next week or so, the next 2 weeks. Oh yeah, because these should be ready. Mm. So these, we don't have to burn myself. These are what they look like. So they're done. Now the spaghetti will be done. And like I said, I won't have to cook for a couple of days. That'll be good. So I can do other things. Because like I said yesterday, I went on a journey. Okay, to clean out the closets, the kitchen cabinets, actually. I moved everything around. Oh, then I was telling you when I did all that, right? My husband came down and was looking for some soup and said to me later on, "Where's the soup?" And I said, "Oh, it's in the cabinet over the stove." And he's like, "Okay." He said, "Why don't you tell me that you were moving things?" I said, "Because you were asleep." I think the chat's on. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out tonight. All right, and I'll have it go in some kind of way. If not, I'll ask Vern or somebody that does it all the time because it's real easy to get up on hers. I just don't know, what I did wrong. I did anything wrong. But that's okay. You live and you learn. But I'll be on again, so I'll have you on. And I'll actually have you on. I don't know about this yarn. But that's why I unravel it and do my yarn, and roll it out because I don't feel like getting in there and then all of a sudden something's caught and I can't get it done. I saw your blanket the other day. It was beautiful. So beautiful. I got this from the Delta. It's a nice yarn. It's just rolled wrong. I guess I use a machine or something to roll it out or something, and I don't know. But this, you got this knot in it, and can't always pull it out. So, okay, you know what I'm gonna do. Can't do it with that one. Well, I'm gonna get ready to get off. I'm gonna mess with this yarn, clean up the kitchen, and put some things away, and get ready for what yarn. The yarn at Walmart. You got your yarn at Walmart? I usually do, but I was in the dollar store, and I was gonna make some tassels, which I'm gonna do. And while I was gonna make some tassels, I said, well, let me just pick up some yarn here. So the pink and the purple I picked up and stuff like that. It's nice yarn. It feels nice. It's a nice, it's not something I would make a sweater out of or anything, you know what I'm saying? But it's just wound wrong some kind of way. I don't know. But when you get other yarns that are good yarns, you just kind of keep knitting and whatever. But it's just an old habit that I got, from watching all the old people do it. So anyway, if you like this, like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. I love you. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye. And I will see you in the next video, and I will see you at 5:30. Okay? So talk to you soon. Bye-bye, mobs. Mhm. Come on, seriously? Get in.